We are live. Brian, are you there, buddy?
Yes. Awesome.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a robot. Give us just a moment, folks.
Okay. It's all yours, Brian. We are muting our microphones, so enjoy. Hold on one sec, I can't hear you for some reason.
How about that? Is that any better?
It's working, yes. All good.
All right. I don't know how it kept switching over on me. It's the most technical problems I think I've ever had. I'm really sorry, you guys. I don't know what to say. I kept trying to log into different Gmail accounts, and they're apparently closed. I don't like Gmail, but how is everyone doing today?
Awesome, awesome.
I'm really sorry. I feel really bad about that. Wow. I guess I should have checked my Gmail accounts earlier, but I didn't realize it would be like that. That's never happened to me. So, moving right along. Thank you for coming on today. It's great to be back online. As some of you know, well, that I've been offline for quite a while now, 8 to 9 months. Due to a car accident, I ended up with neck and back injuries from a pretty, well, it seemed like a minor accident, but it was a major setback for me. You know, you got to take care of your health first, above all things, before business, you know, no matter what. You just need to do that, and I wasn't really able to get online, and I didn't feel confident enough and well enough to you know, start getting on webinars and really doing much of anything other than taking care of myself and recovering. I'm actually coming along rather well now, able to walk around again and do pretty much everything that I could before, with the exception of a few things, but without getting into a lot of detail about that. Let me tell you about the reason why I came out when I did. I really had to join Freedom Fighters Network, at FFN, some of you call it. It is, there are a few reasons why I love this program, and I joined very few programs, if you know me at all, and the reason why is because I don't want to appear like I'm just trying to make a bunch of money and give the wrong impression, when the truth is that I want nothing more than to make money with people, you know, and that is why I joined FFN and why I'm so excited about it. Is because it is converting like crazy, guys. It's the highest converting program that I have ever joined in my life, that I've ever seen. All right, so what that means for you is just send traffic to it. All right, you're gonna get signups and get paid. You know, new members, people that have never made money on the internet before, are making money. Not only on my team, but on Brian Michael's team, who is with us today. Brian, can you hear me okay? And see me? Am I coming through all right?
Yes.
Oh, all right, great. Thank you. And thank you so much, Jordan and is it Jordan?
Jordan and Angela.
Angela, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry, Angela.
No worries.
That'd be pretty fun.
For a minute there, I got really nervous about the whole Gmail thing. My accounts wanted me to recover and do all of these other things. Some were deleted, so it took a while to get in, and I really feel bad about that. Boy, oh boy. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on, Angela and Jordan. That means so much to me. They're the owners of the company, and they're seeing incredible growth, probably much more growth than they even imagined that they would. Is that right, Angela?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just quite amazing, right?
Yeah. Well, the funnel is incredible, and it's brilliant, and I mean, it is just converting, you know. And what I mean by that is, guys, you're going to make money with this, okay? You're going to make money. Just send traffic. I'm for my own team, I'm going to be explaining exactly where you should get this traffic, because there are numerous ways to get traffic, and some are free, some are paid. But I'm going to go into great detail, specifically where you should advertise for my team, and Brian Michael does the same as well. Guys, you're at the beginning of a serious revolution. I'm not kidding, all right? I am not playing around here, because I see this funnel. I see how well it is performing on its own. On its own, you don't have to go in there and tweak things. You don't have to blog every day in hopes of getting high SEO rankings in Google, which is not going to happen right away. And people like to get paid right away, you know. So what this means for people like you and I is that our teams are going to stick around longer because of this company, and I'm just really, really excited about it. And the commission structure and just everything about it. There isn't anything that I don't like about it. And they have some things. Well, I don't. They're probably not ready to talk about it today. But they have products that are coming out in the near future that will also greatly increase our commissions. So I really, really encourage you to join somebody. All right. I'm not trying to make a bunch of money. I just love making money with people. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brian Baird, and I was a truck driver for 12 years for International Paper. And about 6 years ago, I got online because I was getting sick of living check to check. Even though I made 25 bucks an hour, I brought home something like 10 bucks an hour. I mean, it was bad because of all the union dues and everything. I mean, I don't even know how I paid the bills. I don't think I did. Paid the bills. That was just racking up more and more money on my credit card, and got sick of living that way, check to check, just to survive, requiring a check just to survive the next 2 weeks. You know, it was terrible, and so I had a lot of disgust and ambition going for me when I first got started, but I lacked something that is very critical, and I want to talk to you guys about it very briefly, but it can change your life. All right, I have had months last year. I had numerous months where I made over in excess of $100,000 online. Okay, in 30 days here. So the sky really is the limit, and I am a very I'm an overnight success story is what I am, because in my first 30 days of getting online and joining a company that didn't even have nothing to offer compared to Freedom Fighter Network or other companies for that matter, I joined a regular company, and I mean, I was just so driven to succeed that within 30 days I was actually it exceeded $10,000 a month. All right, and it's gone up considerably ever since then, and the sky's the limit is what I'm trying to say. All right, you absolutely need confidence though, and you need to understand that we all set our own boundaries in our minds on what we can achieve. All right, so another way of saying it is this: we're all success stories right now. You just graduated to a success story. All right, so it's just a matter of, Are you going to make 1 cent this year, or are you going to make $1 million this year? It's up to you. It's totally up to you, and you can do it. And I mean, I've proven that it can be done by a regular person. No training, no list, no nothing, no paid traffic. I mean, nothing. All right. I didn't even have money for advertising. Like I said, I had a job and was working slave for a time clock. Now I can take a year off and make just as much as I am. Was a year ago, and you know, that right there in and of itself is a reason why you need to truly believe in internet marketing. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in this company, because I'm just telling you, it is converting that high. Don't take my word for it. Try their funnel. Try it. Try sending traffic to it and see what happens. I am seeing higher success in conversion rates with this company than anything that I've ever joined before, and that's great. You know, I'm not trying to knock anything in the past at all, because I work for a couple of other great companies that I absolutely love. I'm just saying that this company can change your life, and if you're a newbie to internet marketing, or you haven't made money online yet, I would. This is where you want to start. That's for sure, because all you got to do is send traffic to your already set up website, and the funnel will do the work for you. All right, I'm not making it up. This is actually statistically true. So just go ahead and join. Is what I'm saying. You know, you're going to want to join this, and that's about it. Because really, you're going to miss out on this. I know I know it, and fortunately for us, we have awesome owners that are available. They are available, they're cool, and you know, that means a lot to me, because I have worked for companies that have never given me the time of day, or any of my, you know, my friends or business partners, and that's a big turnoff. You know, it really is. So it's nice to be able to just be able to get on Messenger and talk to Jordan, or, you know, he's helping me out with a few things already, and guys, I just joined, you know, but I'm just loving it so much, and I'd like to turn it over to Jordan and Angela, if I could, for a little bit. Take it away, guys. I know that I've missed some things.
No, man. I mean, I gotta say, I love just like. Hold
on, just there we go. That'll probably fix it.
There we go. I'll just mute you while we're talking so we don't hear that echo. And, so, because I can't think when I'm talking, I'm just my own head. Oh, nope, the echo's back.
Hold on. We gotta mute. There we go.
Now you're muted. That's all good. So I love just how straight to the point you are. You know, quite honestly, I was actually expecting, like, you know, 10 to 15 minutes of story before you got into this is why you should join FFN. You got into it in about 30 seconds. You're like, here's why I love it. Here's why you should do it. Because the truth of the matter is, like, what we're doing here is really that simple. You know, there's a lot of things out there that are just overly complicated, and you kind of have to pull the wool over people's eyes, you know, to get them to believe in what you're doing. And the truth of the matter is this, you know, we don't need to get into too much of mine and Angela's backstory here. We'll touch on it just for a brief moment. But we've both been in the industry for about 6 years now as well, and have had teams in multiple different companies and have helped teams succeed in multiple different companies. The truth of the matter was, though, about a year ago, we realized one very important thing. Not many of our team members, in fact, barely any, maybe like one or two, like less than a handful of people out of literally thousands of members that we had personally put in, well, probably about 1,000 between the two of us and all the different companies we've been in, less than a handful of people had ever actually achieved enough money to come close to quitting their job or even quitting their job. And, you know, I was like, yeah, my life is great. Our life is great. We haven't had jobs in years. We travel the world. We get to travel all over the place. Like, we get to do what we want whenever we want to do it. and our lives were really amazing, but the vision was always to help other people, right? The vision was always to help other people. And one thing we know, it's a statistic in this industry, that the average person will last, 43 days in an opportunity before they walk away. If they're not seeing results in 43 days, they will walk away. And what we've known in past opportunities is it takes a person 3 to 6 months minimum to start seeing any kind of consistent results, and that's like daily effort on a consistent basis in order to start seeing the kind of results that really start to give people promise and hope and make them want to stick around. And so we knew we had to go out there and create a way where the brand new person could come in totally clueless, not knowing anything, and get started. Because when we got started, I'm going to pass this to Angela, when we got started and we got into the opportunity, you know, the whole pitch is always, you know, plug in and start making money today. It's so simple. It's so easy. All you got to do is plug in with this, start making money today. Well, then what happens?
Well, then what, you're given a learning manual, right? Like, if you guys have ever done anything on the internet before, the sales video says, just like Jordan said, they're all the same. They all say, just join, get started now, and you'll make money. And then you get started, and it's like, okay, here is your 10 hours of training videos. Watch these first, and then once you're done with those, we'll have 20 more hours for you to go through. And then you got to set up your marketing funnel. You got to learn how to blog. You got to learn SEO. You got to learn how to do headlines. You got to learn to write ads. You got to learn all of these different extremely complicated marketing skills that personally sent me into literally 4.5 years of straight failure when I first got started in this industry. I shouldn't even say first got started. It was 4.5 years of straight failure. I could call myself an industry failure and an industry veteran failure for 4.5 years. I went $45,000 into debt trying to figure things out. Finally, right around the 4.5 year mark, everything started to click for me because I'd gone through so much training. I got better, learned something in 4.5 years, and I finally started earning a significant income. But the problem, you know, like Jordan said, was it not only took, you know, way too long for us to both get there. It took him a little bit less time than me, a lot less time actually. But it took me 4.5 years, but what we found was that the average person is not willing to go through that long of a learning curve in order to figure things out. And so when you're sending people to a sales funnel or a video that says, hey, just get started, and then you can make money, and then they don't make money, what do they think of you? They think, this person lied to me. So what we decided to do was something that we've never seen done before. What we wanted to do was help the brand new person make money in their first week online. Now, we're not saying that you're going to make $10,000 your first week online, or that you're going to be like a success story like Brian Bear, that's incredible, by the way. Like, holy crap, I've never even heard of somebody making $10,000 their first month, really outside of the Freedom Fighters Network. That being said, you know, what we typically tell people, we're very transparent, we're very open, honest. Like, it does take more advanced marketing skills to earn that lifestyle income, to be able to go and quit your job, to be able to earn, you know, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month, $20,000, $50,000 a month. But if we can help you make your first money in the next 7 days online, in your very first week, what are the chances that you will trust us and you'll trust Brian, both Brians here, enough to teach you those advanced marketing skills so that you can get out there and start to really make that lifestyle income, right? If we helped you earn your first $100 online in the next 7 days, would you then go through a little bit higher level training to learn a little bit more skills to maybe make, you know, $1,000 the next week or $2,000 the next week? Would you take the time to do that if we were able to help you earn your first $100 online in the next 7 days? Because this is what we found. We have five very, very simple steps once you get started, which you can actually do for free. When you click the button down below, you'll be able to get started on Brian Bear's team for free. And from there, you're shown 5 steps. By the time you're done with those 5 steps, which will take less than an hour to go through, you already have traffic going to your sales funnels. You're already marketing. See, in most things, you have like all these different things, and there's this big, long setup process. Here, everything is set up for you, and it's literally the matter of you taking an hour of your time going through 5 simple steps. And we actually guarantee, Jordan and I guarantee, that if you go through those steps and you generate leads, obviously, you know, you actually do have to do some work. We're not gonna, we're not gonna bullshit you and tell you you don't have to do anything, but you have to go through the steps, generate leads, and if you follow our proven formula over the next 30 days, we actually guarantee that you'll make money with us, or cash out of our own pocket. Now, the reason why we can guarantee that It's not because we like giving away $150 all the time. We actually have never had to give away that $150 yet, because when people actually follow these simple steps, they actually make money. They actually make money. Some of them for the very first time. I mean, we have like literally like so many success stories of people that are brand new that have never marketed online before. We have one guy, his name's Juan Pablo Gomez Jr. He was brand new on the internet. Literally like less than 2 months ago he got started. I think it was like 55 days ago. He's already brought in more than 100 people just by following the steps that we outline in the 5 steps. This isn't even like extra stuff. Like when you get started with Brian Bear, he already told you that he's gonna like give you some extra stuff that you can even do and training on traffic and things like that. This particular person didn't have any of that. He just literally followed our 5 steps, and he's already brought in over 100 people as a brand new person who's never done anything in internet marketing. He's never done anything in network marketing. And the really cool thing is that that's not the only story like that. I mean, we literally have tons of people that are having success for the first time, which is, you know, like we've been saying this whole time around. And Brian Bear has said it. And I know Brian Michael believes in this so much too, and Jordan and I so much. Like, once you make money in this industry, it's awesome. Like, you're like, okay, great. Like, I don't have to work a job anymore. I can go and take vacations when I want to. I can live the lifestyle that I want to live. But then you watch all of the people that are under you that paid money to you to get started, and like most of them aren't succeeding, and it's like this awful like gut feeling that you're like, like I just want my people to succeed. So we found a way for that to actually happen. And for once you actually start helping people succeed, you make even more money. We actually just changed the comp plan around. I probably won't dive too much into that on this call because there's all sorts of information in the back office once you get started that you can go through and learn how you get paid and all that stuff. But it really is just that simple. So we're super excited to have Brian Bear here with us.
That's awesome. You know what? I'm so glad that you brought up that $100 thing, because I don't think anything was more important or life-changing to me than my first $100 that I got on week 1 of me making money on getting online. Because I made $100 only on week 1, but then I saw, wow, I can make way more than that, and that's exactly what I did, and just pounded it away. Okay, so it is true. It does take some initiative. It takes some initiative. But and the sky is the limit, okay? I mean, I'm living proof of that, and so is Brian Michael and so many people. But, you know, guys, we really do see a lot of growth going on in our team, and that is why I'm so excited, is because you guys are going to actually change so many, well, you already have. I know that you know this, and you've got to be happy about that. I mean, seriously, both of you. You got to be really proud of yourselves for knowing that you've already changed so many lives, and you're a matter of weeks in. I mean, seriously, that's awesome, and that's just crazy, because that $100 turned into $500,000 for me last year. You know, I don't know how much I've made this year, but it's pretty nice. You know, I mean, I've been able to buy a lot of really, really nice things, you know, houses and cars and stuff, and you know, it's just a very awesome lifestyle. But it is so true. There is nothing worse than having a broke team and them not succeeding. You know, it is disgusting, and you know, that's why I'm very, very skeptical about what I joined myself, and that's why I'm so excited about Freedom Fighters Networks, because I see the funnel working by itself. All right, it makes it so much easier. You know, I mean, seriously, that is like the critical element. What do people need? Sign-ups. You know, so let the funnel do the work for you. Okay, join for free, and I will show you how to be confident when you're talking to people, how to make money online, where to advertise exactly, because myself and my awesome sponsor, Brian Michael, and of course Jordan and Angela, we want you to make money. I mean, we're going to make more money with you anyways, so I mean, it's just a win-win situation, and I'm already making a lot of money, and I really want nothing more than for as many people as possible to be making money, you know, and you guys are actually making that happen. I really haven't seen conversion rates higher. And that's just so awesome to me. I mean, you guys could actually send traffic exchange traffic. You know, you might as well. In addition to other traffic that you're sending to your pages, send some free traffic exchange traffic too. I mean, guys, I have so many ideas, and so does Brian Michael. And I'd like to bring him up here if he's got a couple minutes to talk. He's my sponsor. He's the one that talked me into joining. And really, he didn't have to do too much. He just had to show me just how powerful it was. And I knew it pretty soon, too. It didn't take too long. Usually it does. I'm not the fastest, as far as checking things out. But, I'm just really, really excited. And you guys just make some money, all right? We just join and do yourself a favor and change your life. All right, better your lifestyle, will you? And stick with us. Attend the weekly training webinars so that we can tell you precisely where to advertise and how to get floods of free traffic, floods of cheap traffic. All right, because that's what we know, that's what we do, and let's just make money. All right, it doesn't need to be more complicated than that. If the system works on its own. So we need to just kind of keep it simple, I think. But yet, Brian Michael is my sponsor and very close business partner that I've been working with from the very beginning of my internet marketing. In fact, within my first week, he was actually joined and worked with me. Within the first week of me getting online, and he's been a wild success story and has changed a lot of lives. And I'd like to have him come say a few words, if you could, Brian.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you mute your mic for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
All right, awesome, man. First of all, thank you for having me here, Jordan, Angela, Brian Bear. As Brian Bear said, I started actually because of Brian Bear. Came across one of his YouTube videos about 10, 11 years ago, I think it was. And we've been running the show ever since, so to say. And FFN, to be honest with you guys, the highest conversion rate in 11 years out of over 70 programs we did in 11 years. So I just sent this morning about 1,000 clicks to their funnel, and I just checked my account before the hangout, and I had 14 paid members. 14 paid members, guys, out of 1,000 clicks. That's just crazy. And the thing is, the clicks haven't even finished yet. There's still 140 clicks to come. So you're probably looking at 18 paid members or so, just by sending traffic. And that's cold traffic. Cold traffic meaning not people who actually know me. That's just people who I purchased 1,000 clicks from, and they're joining. And it's not only the first time that happened, it happened actually all week long. Week in, week out. Now, the thing is, I mean, Brian Bear, he's a legend. Brian Bear, this man has done miracles. I've seen him do that. I've seen him in spiderweb marketing. I've seen him in GDI, GDO, pure leverage, and this man is just absolutely amazing. So I can only encourage you to get started with Brian Bear and myself, Brian Bear, and Paulo Barroso, and many, many other leaders, Martin Wilson, Ken Faminov. We're literally going to bring it for you guys. We're going to bring you traffic sources, we're going to bring you co-ops, we're going to bring you weekly training, and there's no way you can fail. I guarantee you, in FFN, you cannot fail, okay? We've probably, I'm not sure if it's verified, but I think we've built the biggest team inside FFN so far. And we literally just got started, guys.
I'll verify that.
Now,
You're the biggest team.
You guys are rocking.
Thank you so much. And as I said, Brian Bear is a legend on the internet. Everybody who is in our business knows Brian Bear. Simple as that. This man is just absolutely amazing. And Brian Bear, if it wouldn't be for you, I probably would be working for Burger King or McDonald's, to be honest. I don't know if you guys know my story. I never finished school. I never finished any apprenticeship. I don't have a job. I don't have a plan B. I just love what I do. I love how the internet operates. And to be honest, if you compare just online marketing to a regular shop, I mean, you don't have any overheads. You don't have any startup costs. You don't have any, the price to join this business is literally $77. And that's it. You know, you don't have to spend on stock and whatever, pay tax to open the doors to the public and these things. You know, online marketing is the best thing I've ever seen. And I tell you why FFN, guys, just really quick. You know, you're getting an autoresponder, and everybody knows the money is in the list. And wherever people host the autoresponder, that's what we call long-term money in the industry. Because once people start building a list and see the results, what a list can produce, they will never stop. Simple as that. And the tracking is just crazy. Inside FFN, the tracking system allows me to scale my business. As I just said, I just sent 1,000 clicks and had 14 paid members. 14 paid members, guys. And obviously, I'm going to use that source and I'm going to open it up for our co-op. But the thing is, guys, that you can scale this business like no other business because it tells you exactly which campaigns are profitable. You know, you can get rid of the losers and you can scale the winners. And I'm telling you guys, I haven't seen a simple system at Freedom Fighters Network in 11 years. Just check it out, guys. Step 1, click here to join the Facebook group. Step 2, upload a picture. Step 3, click to join the autoresponder. Step 3 again, join and go inside the autoresponder and click to activate your autoresponder. Done. Step 4, purchase some traffic if you have some extra money lying around. Step 5, copy and paste something into Facebook. Done. It takes literally 30 minutes, guys. It takes 30 minutes. And the conversion is just ridiculous. I've never seen conversions like that, you know, honest to you guys. I mean, the training, the seminars, everything that we have in the pipeline for 2014, 2015, we're literally going to take over the entire internet. And I just want you guys to get involved. You know, it's not the price, it's not the cost, it's not a franchise. It doesn't cost you 10, 15,000 to get started. It doesn't have 100 upsells. The training inside Freedom Fighters Network is awesome. Diane Hochman was on that call 3 weeks ago. Aaron Rushkin was on the call 2 weeks ago. Martin Wilson was on the call last week. We've got ongoing training for you guys from 6, 7, 8-figure earners, you know, and that's free. And can I just say, Angela, Jordan, you're literally going to change a lot of lives. You've done already for me, you know. I want to tell you quick, Paulo Barroso, he's my sponsor. And Paulo Barroso is a very successful marketer. And he showed it to me. And I actually declined. I said, Paulo, I'm happy where I am. I don't need to join anything else. I'm doing really well for myself. I don't want to join. And he came back a week later. And he literally begged me to watch a presentation. So I did. You know, and when opportunity knocks, I say yes. You know, he showed me the proof. He showed me that this thing converts like nothing. And I went out and I showed a few people and they showed a few people and it just went into thousands of people in our team, literally within 9 weeks. And the conversion is just there, guys. You know, you don't have to do anything. You can just send some traffic to it. Like Ken said, you know, just try some traffic. It's all about your mindset, you know. Don't have any fear. Don't have any fear of trying stuff, you know. Maybe 1 or 2 campaigns might not work, but you'll find 5 or 6 campaigns which will work. And you can scale these campaigns and literally make a killing in here, guys. You know, FFN all the way, my man. Literally. Sold. Don't have to convince me. I'm in it for the rest of my life. As long as FFN is around, I'll be promoting FFN, guys. And that's as simple as that.
Same here, Brian. And another thing that you forgot to mention is that we're sharing our data and statistics with our team. Okay, so what works for us is going to be delivered to you because, well, that's what helpful sponsors do. We're not going to tell you, hey, go advertise here when we know where the other places already are. So, guys, you're just going to win when you've got people like Brian, Michael around, and myself. We got the information for you already, and the system. And I just had to cut in real quick there, Brian. I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
Now I want to jump in here too on that Brian, what you just said there, that you guys are putting together the training that's working for you and sharing that with your team. You know, oftentimes I see a lot of people that are making money and they say, hey, just follow the system, but they don't put any training together for their team members because they have that like lack mentality. lot. If I share this with people, it's going to stop working for me.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, when your team succeeds, you succeed a whole lot more. You know, and you guys know that, and you guys are phenomenal people to be around. So I'm just excited to watch what's about to happen here with you guys and your team and everything that's coming, because it's just going to be amazing.
The other like really cool thing that I think this is like awesome is that you guys are like, you're testing things out, you're testing different traffic sources, you're making sure that things convert, and then you're saying, hey, go to this traffic source because it converts. Like, that's what me and Jordan do. That's what our push button traffic is in the back office, and that's what you guys are doing too. And there's literally like, there's like 4 people that I know of on the entire internet actually test things out and then offer it to their team, and I think they're sitting right here. Like, typically people are just like, oh yeah, just try like this thing, and it's something that they've never even tried before. They have no idea whether or not you're going to make money with it. When you team up with Brian Bear and Brian Michael, they've literally gone out and tested different traffic resources. They know that they convert, they know that they work, and you're literally, the only job that you have is then to just plug into something that's already proven to work.
Right.
Like, it's kind of a no-brainer.
You know, one thing that we didn't touch on here, and we'll keep this really quick, folks, when me and Angela were building this, like, this took us about 8 months. It took us actually about 4 weeks to build FFN, but it took us about 8 months of funnels that didn't work before we got to this one, right?
Yeah.
It literally took us tens of thousands of dollars of testing all these different funnels over the 8 months before we came up with the idea for this one, and this one knocked out of the park. Every single time that we were building funnels, we had one key thing in mind: this has to work with cold traffic. It has to work with cold traffic. Sure, I can go learn Facebook marketing and blogging and YouTube videos and all that stuff, and I can teach people how to do all that. It works, right? Like, that will work here, right? But that doesn't work for the brand new person. And so me and Angela said, we need a way for the brand new person to be able to plug in, not know anything, traffic, actually have it convert into sales, like Brian Michael just said, on the front end with no work involved. And what he means by that is he's generating leads with that traffic. They're going onto a mailing list, but he's getting immediate signups before he ever does any kind of relationship building with those people. What that means is the brand new person can do the exact same thing. And when me and Angela first built this, we actually tested it across a bunch of different traffic sources with thousands and like almost 10,000 visitors, almost 10,000 unique visitors, and got phenomenal results before we even told anyone about it. You see, what typically happens in our industry, folks, is someone comes up with an idea like the Freedom Fighters Network, and then they would go to their friends, their leader friends, like you know, Brian Bear and Brian Michael here and other people, and they would say, hey, I've got this phenomenal idea. Let's go out and take it to the marketplace and make a bunch of money. And usually what happens is all the leaders make a ton of money, and some of the people that get in early enough, you know, they get in on the buzz early enough, the brand new person can start making a little bit of money, but they never really go on and make a ton of money because they have to actually understand marketing. They actually have to know marketing skill sets, email follow-up, headlines, all this different stuff. We knew that if we did it completely opposite, we actually kept this thing secret. I mean, we were over, Brian, we were over at Aaron Rashkin's house one day on our computers. We were Skyping to each other silently because we didn't want anyone to know that we were building this thing.
Not even Aaron, and he's a really good friend of ours.
We were doing this thing so silent, and none of our teams knew. Like, we were shooting it in Bali at our friend's wedding, and like literally sneaking off so we could shoot videos and whatnot, and people would be like, "Where'd you go?" "Oh, well, don't worry about it," you know. And
we're a new couple.
Because we knew that if it got leaked out and leaders went out there and marketed, or people we knew saw it first, they would join it, and it would mess up our numbers. We had to solely push this to cold traffic and really see the statistics from that standpoint to make sure that it absolutely worked across the board, and that when we plug new members into there, they could go get the same results, just like you're getting today with 14 signups so far, all on the front end. So just so you guys understand that, that is the power of what's going on here, and that is why we built this, and that's exactly what Brian and Brian are doing here for you. So.
And just to quickly piggyback, sorry, oh, it's the echo again. Just to kind of piggyback on what Jordan is saying, you know, really, there's this saying that goes on in the industry. People always talk about the money is in the list. Well, I've been in this industry a long time, and I've always been pretty lazy with my lists. I was generating last year on average about 150 leads a day, and I would literally just look for front-end conversions. I would create things on the front end for a different company that I was promoting at the time, to where I got front-end conversions because I was lazy, ambitiously lazy, and didn't want to have to mail my list every day in order to get those conversions. And so I've heard this saying like time and time and time again, the money is in the list. Well, here's the problem with the money only being in the list. What people are saying when they're saying that is you need to build a list of leads, and then you need to go and you need to actually email your list and market to your leads. And when you're brand new, how do you know how to structure an email? How do you know what to say to your leads? How do you know what to do in order to get them to make a decision to buy? You don't. And so there's this big disconnect where you generate this big list of leads because all of your leaders tell you the money's in the list, generate all these leads. So you have all these leads, and now you're like, well, now what? I've made no money. I have this big lead list, but how do I actually use these leads to actually make money? When Jordan and I created the Freedom Fighters Network, you know, it was all about front-end conversions. It was all about how does the brand new person get a result. And then as they're learning these advanced marketing skills, as they're learning things like list building, Brian Michael's going to be putting a training together for our entire community on list building because it's something that he's phenomenal at. It's something that's made him a lot of money over the years since he's gotten started because the money is in the list. But that's the extra money, guys. The extra money is in the list. It's not all of the money is in the list. Some of the money better be in the freaking front end so you can pay for your advertising costs. You better be able to make a profit on the front end, and then you can go back and you can mail yours and you can make more money as you learn the advanced marketing skills. That's really, really the key here. And that's what, you know, all four of us want to bring home to you guys, have you guys really understand. It really is as simple as just getting started, following the steps, plugging into some traffic. We have free methods, we have paid methods. Brian and Brian have methods for you guys to use. And it's literally just a matter of sending the traffic there. You get results, and then you learn these more advanced skills as time goes on.
Yeah, you know, that is so awesome. I mean, everything that I just heard is just so cool. You have no idea. That just, wow, that is so brilliant. You know, I'm actually jealous, I think, but I'm so happy at the same time because I know what's about to happen. And what is about to happen is a lot of lives are actually going to be changed, and that is just the coolest thing. Again, that's what I've been looking for. And, you know, this is exactly what we've been waiting for. And, you know, just like Brian Michael, I am myself 100% committed. And, guys, you know what? The money is in the list, but I didn't even start building a list until 2 years into my internet marketing. I mean, I'd already made, like, I don't know, probably at least $500,000 before I even started building a single lead. I didn't have a single lead. I just throw them away. I didn't know what to do. I had no idea. I just throw them away. You know, it's true. It's true. So I don't know. There's probably a million leads floating around there somewhere, but they got taken by other, you know, system owners, and I won't mention any names. But no, it's true. I never did build a list, and I didn't see the importance of it. You know, and technically, you do not need to have a list at all. You really do not. But you should build a list. If you're someone that's brand new, don't make the mistake I did and wait 2 years to start building a list. Let us show you how to do it free or as inexpensive as possible with a company that actually converts, guys, all right? The signups that you've been looking for. If you've been around for a while, here they are. Okay, so you know, I really I'm so excited to be working with you guys and with Brian Michael, and I just want you guys to know that it's so nice to be back online, and you know, to hear people like Brian Michael, who's, you know, had so much success online. You know, I don't know. I just love you guys, and you know, I really. I have a lot of friends out there. Like I hate to even call them subscribers, and just because it doesn't. I don't look at people as subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't want it. It doesn't come off right to me. And that's something else that I talk about on webinars is being personable and transparent. You know, and just kind of being honest with them. And you guys are awesome. You did a great job on this system that's converting, and it's converting for the right reasons, doing the right things at the right time, because I know a lot of people out there that could use the extra money, and some of them are already getting it. So thank you so much for coming out today on the webinar, and I just look forward to a long future and wild success with a lot of people, with Brian, Michael, and everybody out there. I mean, it's awesome. So I'm so sorry about being. I was like 10 minutes late on my own webinar. That's terrible. But I did. It was Gmail's fault. I'm blaming it on them. One of them was banned my account. I'll log in first. I swear that won't happen again. So I want to apologize again for that. I was really I was messing up typing because I was trying to type so fast. It's just, and then the other account had to be recovered, and it was terrible. But I'll make sure I'm logged in. But next time, I usually don't do the Hangouts. But I love them. Okay, don't get me wrong. I just had my own web conferencing software, but I think I used Google Hangouts. Because it's even easier. But it means the world to me to have you guys on, and for informing everybody about the system. And I mean, that is the truth. It's got a killer funnel, and marketing is so awesome, and that is what people need. The easier the better. The more signups, the better. The more money they're going to make. And it is going to make our jobs easier for myself and Brian, Michael, and some of the other leaders to help spread the word about success. And it's real opportunity right around the corner. All they have to do is believe in themselves and seriously just take a look, okay? We'll show you statistically. We're not trying to pull any wool over anybody's eyes. We'll just show you. I like to show proof of income videos, but this is kind of speaks for itself, and I'm just getting a little too excited. I know. I better calm down. But no, you guys are awesome, and I'm so looking forward to working with you guys. And Brian, Michael, thank you for showing me this company, because it's so cool. And I do have people on my team that I know they've never made money before, and they have already made money. And guys, I don't have that many people on my team yet because I haven't really done anything. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go out there and be the #1 affiliate, because I like to do that. Right. So I mean, I just I'm really excited about that, and becoming #1 over Brian, Michael. He'll be #2. No, I'm joking. Oh man, no, it would be awesome to see #1, kind of. But
get you guys really ramped up. It'll be like a leader and everything, and prizes.
Right.
Yeah.
The leaderboards are awesome. I'm so glad to see that in our back office, and I can't wait to see our whole team just taking up the leaderboards, and it's just, I'm really excited about it. So thanks again, and guys, just to know that this is going to be at least weekly calls, and most importantly, join today, and please stay connected, because what Brian and myself have found is very critical, is communication. All right, so if we can be in communication with each other and attend the webinars, and guys, I would love to have you on as other guest speakers. Some of the people that are out there as attendees. It would be great to talk to you guys, and so I just invite everybody to email me if you want to be a guest speaker on next week's webinar. But just know that I'm in it for the long haul, and Brian's in it, and guys, we know exactly what to do, and we are going to tell you specifically what to do. But you got to be on our team, because we're just not going to throw it out to the world like posting on Facebook and stuff, because we've got some really valuable information that will make you a lot of money, and that's just the way it is. So You know, join somebody today, because you just don't want to miss out on this. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Is there anything that I missed, Brian or Angela or Jordan? I don't know.
Just get started now.
Yeah.
Right now. It's a 2-minute process.
Super simple as well as sorry, we got this. It's like chewing gum and walking. It's difficult for me. So when you click the button down below, you guys are going to notice a timer on the next page. That timer, just so you guys know, that's real. You can get started for free if you get started before the timer hits 0. If you wait till after the timer hits 0, you do have to pay the $47 price. If the timer's already hit 0, though, what I encourage you to do is go ahead and pay the $47, because I mean, literally, like we've been talking about for this entire hangout, we guarantee you'll make money in your first 30 days if you follow our formula, you generate leads, we know our thing converts. If you've somehow missed it, the cool thing is when you get started for $47, you can offer it for free to everybody else, and those people can get started, and those people can start making money, and you can be part of a movement that's literally going to change hundreds of thousands of lives, hundreds of thousands of lives. So that's all I've got. Thanks so much, Brian Bear and Brian Michael, for having us out on this hangout. We appreciate both of you. Super excited to have you guys here. Your team is absolutely cranking. You are absolutely the fastest growing team right now inside of the Freedom Fighters Network, and we couldn't be more excited to have you both on board.
That is so awesome. You guys are awesome. Brian, thank you so much for coming out today, my man. You are awesome too. Don't get more awesome than me, please. You know, because I'm not saying that I am, okay? Because you are. You know, he's changed so many people's lives. You know, and I'm just being silly when I say things like that. Please know. You know, but Brian means a lot to me, and you know, he's just changed a lot of people's lives, and he's doing that. Still, so just know that by joining us today for free, you're actually getting the best of both worlds. It is true, okay? Because you have us both as your sponsor, and you just kind of really can't honestly get a better outcome than that. I mean, it kind of sounds what's the word? It almost, I don't mean to sound bad or cocky or anything. I don't, honestly. What I'm trying to let you know is that we've got the information, guys, and we're able to, and we want to, because we're sick of teams failing. We've got the information, and we've got the system. Okay, so get on board with us, please, and because you know you're going to miss a movement, and there's nothing worse than missing a movement, especially one this big. It's going to rock the internet and make so many millionaires out there. Congratulations on a great system. And thank you again so much, all of you, for coming out today. We'll see you next week. Same time. We're going to set it up for same time. I'm going to have some of the training site, brianbear.net, recreated. So never mind that site right now because it's under construction, but we look forward to seeing you next week at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll go from there. So I look forward to finding out how much money you're going to make by next Tuesday. Hurry up, okay? Because you can do it, and you're going to. That first 100 changed my life. It did, and it's going to change yours too. So, all right, I'll stop now. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks again.